Have you ever wondered what it takes to stop a river? Not a small stream, not a canal, an actual river that has carved its way through mountains and valleys for thousands of years. At first, the idea sounds impossible. Rivers are among the most powerful forces in nature. They carry enormous volumes of water, reshape landscapes, and support entire ecosystems. Yet around the world, engineers have learned how to control these forces by building some of the largest structures ever created by human hands. These structures are known as megadams. Megadams are far more than giant walls of concrete. They are complex engineering systems designed to generate electricity, control flooding, store water, support agriculture, and provide reliable energy for millions of people. But how exactly are these colossal projects built? The answer involves years of planning, advanced science, massive machinery, and extraordinary engineering precision. The process begins long before a single excavator arrives on site. Engineers must first find the right location. Not every river is suitable for a mega dam. Experts study topographic maps, river flow data, rainfall records, seasonal flood patterns, and geological conditions. They need a location where the surrounding terrain can naturally support a large reservoir while providing a stable foundation for the future structure. Teams of geologists then investigate the ground beneath the proposed site. Drilling rigs extract rock samples from deep underground. These samples reveal the strength, composition, and stability of the bedrock. Since the finished dam may weigh millions of tons, even small weaknesses in the foundation could become serious problems in the future. At the same time, environmental specialists assess how the project might affect wildlife, vegetation, water quality, and nearby communities. Large infrastructure projects require extensive studies before construction can move forward. Once the location has been approved and designs are finalized, the site must be prepared. This often requires building temporary infrastructure first. Access roads are constructed through mountains and valleys so heavy equipment can reach the project area. Temporary worker facilities, maintenance yards, storage areas, and construction offices are established. In many cases, entire logistical networks must be created before the main project even begins. Then comes one of the most fascinating challenges in dam construction: the river itself. After all, the dam must be built directly where the water is flowing. Engineers cannot simply ask a river to stop. Instead, they create an alternative path. Massive diversion tunnels are excavated through nearby rock formations. These tunnels are designed to carry the river around the future construction zone. Depending on the size of the project, diversion tunnels can be several kilometers long and large enough for heavy vehicles to travel through. Excavating these tunnels is a major engineering project on its own. Workers use drilling equipment, explosives, tunnel boring machines, and heavy excavation machinery to remove enormous quantities of rock. Every section must be carefully reinforced to ensure long-term stability. Once the diversion system is completed, the river is gradually redirected. For the first time, construction crews gain access to the original riverbed. Now the real transformation begins. The exposed area is cleared of loose material, sediment, soil, and fractured rock. Excavators, bulldozers, loaders, and dump trucks work continuously to remove millions of cubic meters of material. The goal is simple but critical: reach solid bedrock. A megadam is only as strong as the foundation beneath it. When the bedrock is finally exposed, engineers begin an extensive strengthening process. Deep holes are drilled into the rock, and specialized grout is injected under pressure. This fills hidden cracks and improves the foundation's overall stability. The process may not look dramatic, but it is one of the most important stages of the entire project. With the foundation prepared, construction of the dam itself can begin. Contrary to what many people imagine, mega dams are not poured in one giant operation. The structure is built in sections. Thousands of tons of steel reinforcement are installed first. This steel framework helps the concrete resist stress and distribute loads throughout the structure. Then comes the concrete, and lots of it. Large dams require extraordinary quantities of concrete. Deliveries often continue around the clock for years. Specialized batching plants are built near the construction site to ensure a constant supply. Concrete is placed in carefully planned layers and blocks. Each section is monitored closely because concrete generates heat while curing. If temperatures become too high, cracks can develop. To prevent this, engineers install cooling systems inside the structure. Pipes circulate water through the concrete, helping it cool at a controlled rate. As months pass, the dam slowly rises higher and higher. What began as an empty valley gradually transforms into a towering wall stretching across the river. But a dam is much more than its visible concrete structure. Many of the most important systems are hidden inside. Deep within the dam, engineers construct galleries, inspection corridors, drainage systems, monitoring equipment, and maintenance access routes. These internal systems allow operators to inspect the structure, monitor performance, and ensure long-term safety. At the same time, work begins on another critical component: the spillway. A spillway acts as the dam's safety valve. During periods of heavy rainfall or flooding, water levels can rise rapidly. Without a way to safely release excess water, pressure on the structure could increase dramatically. Spillways are engineered to handle enormous flows and direct water safely downstream. Massive steel gates are often installed to regulate water movement. These gates must operate reliably under tremendous pressure and in all weather conditions. Next comes the powerhouse. This is where the dam's stored energy is transformed into electricity. Inside the powerhouse, giant turbines are installed. These machines are among the largest rotating devices ever built. Water from the reservoir is directed through large intake structures and into penstocks, which are enormous pipes carrying water toward the turbines. As water rushes through the system, it causes the turbine blades to spin. That rotational energy is then transferred to generators. The generators convert mechanical energy into electrical energy through electromagnetic induction. In simple terms, moving water becomes electricity. The scale of these systems is astonishing. Some turbine components are so large that transporting them requires specially designed vehicles and carefully planned routes. Installation demands extreme precision. Even minor alignment errors can affect efficiency, performance, and long-term reliability. As mechanical and electrical systems are completed, transmission infrastructure is constructed. High-voltage transmission lines carry electricity from the powerhouse to distant cities, industries, transportation networks, and communities. In many cases, the power generated by a single mega dam can support millions of people. Eventually, the construction phase approaches its final stages.